Live from the KATC TV3 studios, this is Acadiana's news channel at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us. Across Louisiana, Mardi Gras 2020 starting to wind down.
But the party isn't over quite yet. Tonight we have team coverage of Mardi Gras across Acadiana and the state. And we start with Jordan Lippincott. She's live at the Hyman Center where the Greater Southwest Louisiana Mardi Gras Association Ball is now underway. Hey, Jordan.
What better way to close out the carnival season than right here at the Hyman Center for the Greater Southwest Mardi Gras Ball. I'm going to take a step out of the way so you can take a better look. Right now, the crowd is enjoying some live music while some are lining up to meet King Gabriel and Queen Evangeline. Tonight's ball also pays tribute to the Greater Southwest Mardi Gras Association. Citywide carnival celebrations in Lafayette date back more than 80 years, and it's the association to thank for that. Greater Southwest's volunteer workforce is funded by private dollars and monies raised by the Le Festival de Mardi Gras à Lafayette at Cajun Field each year during Mardi Gras. So I think it looks like we've got gorgeous gowns, drinks, live music, and it's just a great way to close out this Mardi Gras season. This event wraps up around 1 a.m. Live in Lafayette, Jordan Lippincott, KATC TV3.
Jordan, thanks. And speaking of the Mardi Gras balls, thousands of you are sharing this story on social media tonight. An Acadiana family needs your help finding a family heirloom that went missing at last night's Crew of Bonaparte ball. They're looking for that mink stole you see right there. If you've seen it, we have information on how to get in touch with that family on KATC.com.
Well, that's the 62nd annual Lafayette Mardi Gras Festival Parade as it rolled through Lafayette today. I think you saw some familiar faces at the front of that video. Yeah. Jim and I had the pleasure of being a part of that parade today. This year, Reuben Henderson III was parade marshal.
My mom and my dad started us when we was young. So I like seeing people I haven't seen since I was young or high school or college. And I just love to come get the good beads and just have fun.
The Clark Field Indians put on a show in Lafayette tonight, ending the festivities with a costume competition. The people in attendance and creators of this longtime tradition say they keep it going for the younger generations.
My grandkids were in the parade, and it's just a good view to catch up on everybody you didn't see in a long time, and it's awesome.
I'm 64 years old February the 9th, and I do that because my grandchildren always want me to do it, and I do it for them. But I love the culture, and I will never stop.
Let's head out to Iberia Parish now, where so many came out to catch the throws in the Grand Mary Parade and in Laurelville.
As Katie Easter reports, those who attend call it the most family-friendly parade of them all.
'Twas the day of Fat Tuesday, and all through the streets, people gathered in Laurelville to dance and catch those Mardi Gras beads.
We like to come out here because the culture and like people, the beads, the things that you get from the floaties. Yeah.
These parades are barricade-free, but viewers are also worry-free.
My baby granddaughter here, so she's gonna keep me on my toes, so they're gonna keep me alert at all times. Yeah. So being that they don't have barricades, so I'm gonna look out for her as well as other little kids that they don't get hurt.
It's family friendly, is all I can say, because I have kids. And I don't like trouble.
Wendy Mark says the only fight she ever sees,
Saints, of course, Cowboys,
is which football team her group represents.
Cowboys. Yes, it's a divide, and Saints always win. You see the chairs.
In Iberia Parish, Katie Easter, KTC TV3.
Now a live look on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, where the party is still going strong there in the French Quarter, but the party is over at midnight. That's when state police will lead one last, I guess you can say, parade down Bourbon Street, signaling the end of carnival season in the Crescent City. Zulu wowing the crowds in New Orleans earlier today. Revelers lined the streets hoping to get their hands on one of thousands of hand-painted coconuts. The king of Mardi Gras, Rex, followed Zulu, and the day filled with lots of cooking, dancing, and family fun.
Thousands and thousands of people out here in our community today to celebrate Mardi Gras, and we're just so grateful to be a part of it.
We have more Mardi Gras coverage coming up a bit later on in the show. In the meantime, you can find all of our coverage on katc.com/Mardi Gras.
Here's Rob's 24-hour forecast.
Well, fortunately, it was mild for Mardi Gras for most of us, cloudy for half of us, and sunny as you went back to the west. Temperatures starting to cool in the low to mid 50s, and we're going to hang out here for a few hours, but we got a change on the way as we have a cool front that's back across southeast Texas. That's going to be working its way southeastward. You see that cloud deck slow to clear, so most of us were cloudy from Lafayette southeastward and then just got a peek of the sun at sunset. Here's that frontal boundary pushing on through about 3 o'clock in the morning. A few brief light showers possible. You won't even hear them while you're sleeping, and then they will be pushing off to the east tomorrow morning, and we'll be looking at partly to mostly sunny skies, but breezy northwest winds gusting to 25 to 30 tomorrow afternoon. So clouds coming back in this evening, few light showers possible, becoming breezy and cooler, 49 the low, and then tomorrow temperatures don't rise a whole lot, mid 50s the high. Gusty northwest winds are going to make it feel even colder, and then the chill will be on tomorrow night. We're heading down into the low to mid 30s once again, and the possibility of frost for Thursday, Friday morning. We'll talk more about that, the warm up for the weekend, and the next weather maker, all coming your way in just a little bit.
Rob, thanks. Other headlines right now in rain. Police are investigating shots fired following tonight's Mardi Gras parade. The city's police chief tells us those shots were fired on Lyman Avenue, but the chief could not say whether anyone was injured in the incident. The investigation's still underway. Mardi Gras festivities were over for the night at the time the shots were fired, but there was still a crowd in the area.
In Lafayette, one person is injured following a shooting today. Police say the man is expected to be okay, but is not cooperating with their investigation. He was found on Simcoe Street, but won't say when or where the shooting happened. If you know anything, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 232-TIPS. Also in Lafayette, 6 people recovering after a shooting early this morning. Police responded around 1 a.m. to a banquet hall in the 200 block of South St. Antoine Street. All 6 victims had non-life-threatening injuries. At this time, there are no arrests.
A Lafayette man is in jail tonight accused of severely beating an elderly man. Daniel Luna is facing attempted first-degree murder charges. Police say they were called to a house on Woodrow Street last night, and that's when they found the elderly man suffering major injuries. He's currently in critical condition at a Lafayette hospital.
Happening tomorrow, drivers can expect right lane closures along the 5400 block of Johnston Street. That's near Ridge Road. From 8 a.m. until about 3:30, DOTD will be working on maintenance on drainage there.
Coming up across Acadiana, chickens more like sitting ducks today. The career to Mardi Gras tradition, unlike any other, we'll show you more at 10:24.
Before that,